Hello and welcome. This is the August 2015 Angelic Messages, and I'm Kathy Bradley. And I hope you're having a wonderful summer and enjoying all of the beautiful weather. And so here we go. I'm going to be working with Doreen Virtues, the Archangel deck, and the other deck is the Daily Guidance from your Angels. Okay? As you know, this is always very intuitive and it's for your highest good, and always take what resonates with you, and if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not yours. So we're going to first work with the Archangel deck, and the first message is Life Review. I always like to show the beautiful pictures, the energies of the pictures. Okay, and this is Archangel Jeremiah, and Jeremiah is talking about taking inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Very often what happens is we tend to create patterns and habits. May form when we're little, and then we continue to carry them on future life. And so what he wants you to do is become aware. So for example, if you're feeling alone, or if you're feeling not accepted, or you're feeling not loved, or any issue or any concern that you may be feeling in your life, typically it's a pattern that you've just kind of created and carried on, believe it or not, because whatever we're thinking, we're creating that in our lives. We're drawing it to us. And one of the stories that I love is Wayne Dyer. And he talks about when you're driving a boat, do you look ahead where you're going? Or do you turn around and look at the wake behind you to see where to go? And most people are going to say, of course I don't look behind me. You know, how would that get me to where I'm going? And so I like to use that little story for you, and for you to move forward. And yes, you can look behind to see what ongoing habits and patterns that you've created in your life, so that you can let them go, so that you can move on, and so that you can create new possibilities and new awarenesses in your life. One of the ways that you may want to do this is by keeping a journal. Anything that's not working for you, anything that you want to let go of, anything that pushes your button, start journaling that, write it down, and then you'll have an awareness, and maybe next time you'll choose, once you have that awareness, not to play that pattern or that habit that you've carried with you. It's time to just take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, and just let that go. And remember that it does take courage to look at our life and to see what works and what doesn't work. And the angels are coming forth, and they're sharing with you the importance of having a sense of humor. And so often we're so heavy and we're so kind of like, oh, this is so serious. And it can be, or it can be very light. It can be like, oh, there I do that again. And being kind to ourselves as we're doing these life reviews. That's very important. And so that's Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah. We'll take that into our consideration and apply that as need be. Wonderful. So the next card this is Archangel Michael, and Archangel Michael is talking about crystal clear intentions. Let me show you that. Okay, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserves good in your life. There's nothing that you need to do or to practice in your life to deserve. It's who you are. It's your being, which is a divine being. And as such, God wants you to be happy. He really doesn't want you to follow that belief system of needing to suffer, needing to go through these things. Is it always happy? We might have some bumpy roads ahead. That's okay. But take that time and really go within. Have that consciousness to go within, to see, by checking in with your inner consciousness, what's the best route for you. And no one else can do that for you, and what is good for somebody else may not be the best route for you, may not be the best path. So have the crystal clear intentions and focus upon it with unwavering faith, because whatever we think about, whatever we feel, that's what we draw into our life. That's one of the universal laws, right? And what typically happens very often, people think about what they don't want. And guess what happens? That's what comes into them. And we all do this. I've done that myself. It's kind of funny. Here I am doing all this work, and I remember years ago, I was going to buy a new car, and I said, well, geez, the only color I don't want is a black car. Don't want a black car. And as I'm driving home later that day, I loved my car, but guess what it was? It was black. And I laughed. I'm like, oh my God, I created that by focusing on what I didn't want. So please feel free to use me as a message for you to see how that works, and for you to move away from what you don't want and start having that crystal clear. Use a vision board, use words, use the energy, and create into your life by your feelings and by your thoughts what you would like to create. Because again, God and the angels want us to be happy. So right now, take a nice deep breath. The wind is blowing in towards us, blowing in the abundance. What would you like to create in your life? Breathe that in. And don't get into the hows. The hows are up to the universe. That's the ego getting involved. Well, how could I possibly do that? And where is that going to come from? And you know what? We don't know. But as long as we're vibrating at that energy and we're focused on that and we're feeling that with gratitude, that's what comes to us. So enjoy that. Enjoy your clear cut intentions and enjoy them as they flow into you with abundance and prosperity. Okay, and so the last card that I'm working with is the daily guidance from the angels. And here you go. I'll show you the picture. It's talking about a new partner. Okay? Let that absorb into your entire being. And I'll read it to you. A new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated and as a catalyst for the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. And how you'll know them is there's a sense of familiarity. You feel like you knew them. And at this point, I want to share with you, you don't need to go looking for it. It just is going to naturally happen. So it's all of a sudden you met a person. It could be in a business sense. It could be in a romantic sense. It could be a helpful person that's going to come into your orbit. It's like, oh man, where did they come from? And it's just the divine, perfect timing. So notice that and appreciate that, and know that we all work together. It's this beautiful orchestra, and we weave and flow together. And know that during this month of August, someone that's going to come along, either now or in the near future, whenever the timing is right, for your success and for the benefit of you, for whatever you want to create in your life. Remember, we are co-creators. So whatever we want to create, it's going to be coming in, and someone may assist you. We work together. It's lovely when you talk to people and you're on the same wavelength. And you know, they may see something in a different way, and they'll share that with you, and then you can share something. And that's how it works. It's like this beautiful enlightening process. And the other thing that we're talking about is using our God-given gifts. So what comes naturally for me, I don't even think of as a gift, because I think everybody knows how to do it, and that's not necessarily the case. And somebody else, they have another gift, and you know, they may be quick with people, or you know, and I might be good with design, or whatever you have. Use those gifts and work with the different people that you have in your life and the new partners that may come into it. It's lovely to see how it blossoms and grows into something that you couldn't even imagine. So one of the ways that you might do this is you might open up the channels and say, God and the angels, what more is possible? How much better can it get? How does that feel? Doesn't that feel just beautiful? So let those messages come into your entire being right now, and let them flow for your highest good, and see how it resonates for you. And the angels and God are with you, giving you great blessings and asking you to enjoy them, to recognize them, to be aware of them. Because when you do this, it just increases everything. The amount of beauty and the amount of joy, peace, it just continues to grow as you become more and more aware of it. So thank you so much for joining us. Feel free to come to any of the Reiki circles or the workshops or a private session. We're always here for you, and we love you and send you blessings. Bye.